Oh, that's a rock.
Eat shit! Eat shit! You don't need to break the anchor! Oh,
Good evening, boys. Welcome back to, I guess this would be our episode 2 of Over Under.
If
So
I can count, which sometimes I can, that
sometimes I
sounds about
can.
right.
I don't always count, but sometimes I count. Sometimes.
I'm not Chuck Norris. I didn't invent numbers by counting them, I think.
Did you know that Chuck Norris learned to read and write from
Taught
the book
himself
he
to
wrote?
read. He wrote.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so welcome back
Chuck
to
Norris used a nightlight, not because he was afraid of the dark, but because the dark was afraid of him.
True. That is true. That is true. When he turned 18, he told his father that he's the man of the house now.
Clapped him on the shoulder, even.
Yeah. But yeah, so welcome back to episode 2 of Over Under or Too Tired for This Shit Show.
I don't know where you went in the last 5 seconds, but welcome back to episode 2. That's right. We know you stepped away to get something out of your cabinet.
Yeah, don't lie. I know you put this on and walked away from your device. I know you did. Don't freaking lie to me.
We're not going to out what device you have, because that'd be rude, but we know.
Insert IP address here. Anyway. But yeah, so this is going to be a continuation of our new quote-unquote podcast. As if you guys have watched episode 1, you'll know what you're in for.
You'll know.
If you're watching episode 2 and you haven't seen episode 1, who the frig starts in episode 2? That doesn't make any sense. Go back and
You're
watch
late.
episode 1 and then come back here. We'll wait. It's fine. We'll wait.
Don't worry. Pause it right here. We'll be here.
Yeah, pause it and open a separate tab or whatever. That's fine. We'll wait right here. You go watch episode 1 and we'll be right back with you.
Go on.
All right.
And now that you're back,
returned.
thanks for doing that. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for watching episode 1. I appreciate it. So yeah, this is going to be the same basic gist.
Same premise.
Yeah, same premise. We're just going to be talking about stupid shit. You're going to be listening to our stupid shit and hopefully enjoying it and laughing and yeah. That's pretty much all we're really hoping for.
Laughing with us rather than at us would be preferable.
Honestly, go ahead and laugh at me. I'm a bit stupid, so it's fine. I'm okay with that.
I said preferable. I didn't say it was, likely.
It didn't say it was required, but it would be nice.
It's the summer reading list.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't say that because no one's going to want to do it then.
But yeah, so the major difference you'll notice is it's Halloween, it's spooky season. I'm not quite sure when this episode will come out. It'll probably still be out in sometime in October. So
the weenie month.
The weenie month, exactly. So happy Halloween to everybody that's watching. I hope you guys have a nice spooktober. And get lots of candy.
Nice and spooky and safe.
Yes, especially safe. It definitely includes safe. I'm a doctor. I'm not in the mood to see one of you show up at my office. All right, well, like I said, so this is going to be episode 2, so we won't keep you too much longer with our incoherent rambling.
Yes, we will. That's the whole episode.
That's literally the whole episode. But we're going to go ahead and shift over to the actual, I guess, meat and potatoes of the video, so I hope you guys enjoy.
Meat and potato.
So yeah, well, we'll see you on the other side, because...
protein and carb.
Okay, Mrs. Doubtfire, calm down. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and, yeah.
Please do.
Please do, because I know we're definitely going to have more fun than we should, because we're over.
A better time than if we weren't doing this.
True. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm very, very much enjoying this new game.
Oh yeah? What game?
It's called Tears of Metal. Ow! I was trying to explain something, you big ugly bugger. Anyway, it's like a horde.
What do you mean about it?
Is it like a horde? horde fighter? How would you describe it? Like Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors. Like it's like like a horde fighter kind of thing.
Anything like the old uh, the zombies from Call of Duty, but
No,
with swords and shit.
it's not really. It's like I don't really know how you'd explain this type of game. I'm gonna look it
Because
up.
I never actually played those other two games. I know what Fire Emblem is. Fire Emblem is. I've
No,
heard you
but
talk
see,
about Hyrule Warriors,
Hyrule Warriors and
but I've
Fire
never
Emblem
played.
Warriors play drastically different from their like original game series. Like Fire Emblem is very turn-based strategy,
Mm-hmm.
like typical style RPG. Where the Warriors version, it's like the only real enemies that are really a threat are like big ones, right? Like it's just like sends like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of just little small shrimpy dudes that don't do shit, right? They're just fodder that just gets slaughtered in the middle of everything. So I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna say both games with subgenre hack and slash could arguably describe them. So a hack and slash, yeah, kinda like a hack and slash, but like on like a massive. They're loosely action RPGs.
Or hack and
Technically, it's
slash.
hack and slash with a subgenre of Muso, named after the Dynasty Warrior games. Muso is a proper game genre in itself. They're big in Japan. PvE MOBA. I wouldn't really say PvE MOBA.
Massive online battle arena.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a MOBA because it's like. Yeah, it just keeps saying hack and slash, but it's like a horde-based hack and slash, I guess you could call it. Like, because like the key thing being it's a horde. Like there's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
But that's like its whole gimmick is that there's just a shit ton of them. This one's interesting in the fact that like each run that you do, you can choose your route, and like you can go straight up, you can go straight south or north. And you're starting from the west and you're heading east. You can go like you can go straight ahead, up or down, but you can't go backwards. So like it depends on how the map generates with your tiles. So for those of you who can see,
generated.
like I can go if I go here now to this one, I won't be able to come back because this comes back here. So these two will be gone.
Yes,
but if
proverbial
I go,
here.
yeah, right.
Didn't you play a game where you had a limited amount of time and you had to go through the tile set and collect things?
That was Blueprints. That one got really complicated,
No,
dude. That hurt my brain.
not Blueprint.
No,
It was a top down kind of pixel art.
Top down pixel art.
I want to say it was you I saw playing that, but it may not have been. But there was magic, there was fairies, there was a tree and a bow that you found inside an armory.
I'm trying to think now. That sounds so familiar. Like that really sounds.
And there was a fairy well or something like that. I may also be confusing it with one of the big YouTubers.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
I hate to say it like that, but like they just have not been good since Unity, and even that's given it a stretch.
No, like it put back like all the old ones, like back when it was good.
Oh, good. We got 1, 2, Brotherhood 3.
I can see the Chronicles, India,
Black Flag.
Russia, China, Brotherhood, Creed 2, Revelations.
Oh god,
Rogue
the Chronicles
Remastered,
was not something I was
Unity,
into.
3, Valhalla Odyssey, Black Flag Origins, Freedom Cry, the whole whack of them.
I liked 1, 2, Brotherhood 3. I didn't play Black Flag, even though I kind of wanted to. But at the same time, I didn't once I found out about Shay being a Templar or some bullshit. I was like, I don't want to play as a Templar. What the fuck I want to play as a Templar for?
I get a lot of hate for this. Unpopular opinion. I think Rogue was better than Black Flag.
I didn't play Rogue either.
Rogue was really good. I get a lot of hate for that one, and people are like, "Oh my God, Doc, how the frick? It's literally Black Flag and that."
I like Unity a lot. I get kind of shit on for that.
I actually haven't played Unity, so I can't say much about that. I heard it was really good, but like I've also heard some people say it just wasn't that great. So like I guess it depends on who you
I
ask, I suppose.
really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it for what it was. Kind of reminded me like if the Division style party system, but in Assassin's Creed, so you could have like 4 people running different loadouts. Well, not loadouts per se, but like running different equipment.
Like class,
The
quote
crawls will
unquote.
feast well, thanks to our efforts.
I don't think you were locked into like specific things based on what you chose. You picked what you wanted to bring and what you were running. So if you wanted to carry smoke bombs, you carried smoke bombs. If you wanted to spec into stealth more, you spec into stealth more. And that's just how you would play. And then whoever you got teamed up with was running whatever the hell they wanted to team up with. If I'm remembering correctly, but like I said, it's been years.
That's
Did I say
entirely
that
fair.
already?
You might have, I don't know. Editor, put some subtitles on there on what he just said.
I'm too tired for this shit.
Enemy forces are gathering ahead. Take
And
them.
watch, now the subtitles are just gonna be something gibberish like Spurgaborgen Norden.
it's gonna be the quote of
Hergity Bergen, Schmergen Borfennorben. Obviously.
the obviously on the end is what freaking kills me, dude.
It was a great idea on my part.
Agreed.
Completely natural.
Oh, get parried! Oh, absolute
We drink to
sauce,
victory.
bro.
I love good parry systems in games.
This one here is good because, like, here's the thing. In a lot of, like, these horde-style hack and slashers,
Like
what
that's
you
not something I would
see...
expect from a horde style game. Having a parry.
Yeah, you can. That's why I'm saying, like, Hyrule Warriors, I don't think you could parry. You could block, but you still took the damage. In this one here, blocking does not take any damage, but you lose block stamina. But if you parry it, you lose nothing.
Yeah, perfectly timed as you would expect from a parry.
Parrying does require, like, in, like, pretty much any game that has parrying, requires, like, good timing. I'm still working on it because this is only my second day playing it. So, like, I'm not, like, incredibly viced in this game yet, but, like, you know, but, like, it's good because it's difficult, but it's rewarding. Like, if you play smart, you get good shit. But if you play like an idiot, you just think, I'm just gonna mash and, like, right? It just doesn't work. Like,
Yeah,
there are some levels in, like, Hyrule Warriors. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the game, but there were some times where just mashing a button would literally just get you the win. In this one here, I've done a run where I literally just tried not playing strategic because I wanted to see just how well button mashing actually worked in this. It works for, like, the general shit, but, like, when it comes to, like, because it's already you can fight actual bosses, and then yeah, that doesn't work.
It does not. Can I take a minute to rant about an anime, which I know you don't watch, but
I won't get it, but you're more than welcome to. I won't be able to
okay,
provide any anecdotes to it, but you're more than welcome
okay.
to.
I know you don't like the Beatles, right?
I know everybody's
Okay.
gonna hate me in the freaking comments and whatever, but that's fine.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I judge you, but I'm not gonna go into it right now. So you know the song Eleanor Rigby, right?
Uh-huh.
So this anime, I just got done watching episode 13, right? And I got done watching it, and like 5 minutes later, I was thinking about the whole thing because Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles popped into my head while I was thinking about it. I said to myself, this anime is like someone was listening to Eleanor Rigby and said, "I'm going to make a thrash metal cover of this song." And then a third person came by, listened to that cover, and said, "I'm going to make an anime based off of this." And that's what I think of when I watch this anime. It's
That's
a
fair.
anime based on a thrash metal cover of Eleanor Rigby.
Of a Beatles song.
Yeah, because there's a lot of learning how to live as a broken person in a world full of uh, other broken people who are, some are slightly better adjusted, some are not as adjusted, which is really saying a lot because the main character is not at all well adjusted.
Hmm.
Um, but he's had a lot of bad shit happen to him, and it got me thinking. Like we just watched someone who had a lot of problems, and then they kind of at the end of the fight started relating to the main character a little.
Hmm.
And then something bad happened after the main character left, so he doesn't know about it. And I'm thinking about that, and in my head it's just all the lonely people, or where do they all belong? All the lonely people, where do they come from? And it's just, I don't know. It's very, everybody's lonely at least a little bit, right?
Hmm.
That type of deal. I don't know. It's popped in my head, and I had to vent it a little bit somewhere.
No,
I
that's
figured,
fair. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing. That's kind of what this is for. It's like all the stuff that we don't get to talk about on stream or like during other like actual stuff. So, calling back to what I said earlier before we got going, for those of
my
you who are
tangent.
watching the video, uh, this is what I meant by you can't backtrack, so you have to plan your route. So, like, I cannot go back to this spot here. So, like, you're never going to be able to get everything. See, I went down, up, and then kind of hooked around. This is what I was talking about. So, I recommend this game, by the way. There's only a demo out right now. There's a lot in the demo, but there's a lot more stuff that's not in the demo that literally just says not available for the demo. There's a lot of it.
Uh,
This game's gonna have a lot of shit, so I can already tell I'm gonna be playing this a lot because this is good. I don't know if I'll be streaming this because it doesn't really seem like a stream-worthy game. But like,
well, I mean, as much as Streaming Gloom is, I would imagine.
what's up?
Or as much as Streaming Gloom is a streamable game, I would imagine that would be.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. It's one of those very repetitive things. I don't know. I might.
We need to defend it.
Oh shit. Also, the more fights you do, like, adding more stops on your journey through. Oh, the freaking visual effect blocked my vision, so I couldn't freaking see Buddy to parry him. But like, I don't know, it just seems like almost too repetitive, and I wouldn't want people to get bored of it. Like, it's a lot of fun to play. I don't know if this is something that would be fun to watch. The more things you do, the more your threat level goes up, and the higher the threat
Uh,
level, the more objectives and more things they add to make your journey more difficult. So like, every time you go, oh, bro, it's getting shit on. So like, for example, this one here added like 2 different very, very limited time events that were like in the middle of the battlefield, so like they weren't like close to the start, so I had to like push through everything really fast to get here to get it. Then they add like archer towers and extra bosses and even more like archers, like just adds more shit to just make the game just more difficult, but you get better stuff.
right. I wish I
Yeah,
could
it took
say I've been playing a lot of good games lately, but I just have not.
bro's playing that like hardcore game 9 to 5.
Hey, I wish it was 9 to 5. More like 6 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Yeah, frick that.
It'll all be worth it at the end. I
Hopefully.
hope.
Tonight, we drink to victory.
Ooh, those are good.
Yeah,
in
it's
pretty
really
much
good
every
because
game.
there's a lot of enemies that, a lot of the bigger enemies. Ow! I got hit by a freaking archer.
I feel.
Yeah.
Ow. Was it your knee? Did they get your knee?
No, they got me in
You'll
the
never adventure
freaking.
again.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
They shot me right in my freaking Scottish dome. Oh, there's an archer hiding in this freaking corner over here. Wait, where are they coming from? Are
Well,
they
no
just
wonder.
spawning from, like, the heavens?
What is the Scottish version of heaven? It's not Valhalla, because that's Norse.
That's Norse, yeah. Oh, look at him running
What's the
away!
Gaelic version?
I don't know. But
Never cracked you in a minute.
as I was gonna say earlier, and I distracted myself and I lost my train of thought, is normally in games
I
like
apologize.
this. No, that was, I don't even remember what we were talking about, but in games like this, normally when you see an attack, if it highlights in red, or like something that's normally, because normal attacks in this one here, like you see like a blue icon over their head, like before they attack for you to parry. But some attacks, like, they're red, and that usually means like you can't block or parry it. The red attacks in this, you can't, like, they'll break your attack, but you can parry them.
Huh.
Which I'm usually not used to, because, like I said, most times unblockables,
Normally it's the other way
you
around.
can't parry. But this one here, I just can't block, but still can parry it. So, like, I'm still trying to get myself into that mentality that I see something swinging, and he's swinging slow enough that I know I can parry that, not to, like, just dodge it away and move, but to actually fight it.
Well, in Soulframe, there's a mechanic like that. If you level up a weapon type enough, you can get a perk that allows you to parry unblockable attacks.
Yeah. I remember you telling me about that. I could never find it, though.
I think it's differently named for every weapon type, and it can't be done with magic weapons
Oh.
like the staff, because those are magic projectile type weapons. They don't.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
guess so.
physical. Oh.
But I can't do the Emporium because I need to defeat Gillis, and that's freaking the boss who just absolutely smoked my shit.
Well, get better, I guess.
I could spend 500 on stun on parry. Enemies will be stunned when their attacks are parried by pressing block right before a bang. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Health upgrade, increase max health by 10%, or increase special attack damage. Movement speed upgrade, I can't afford that. So you know what? We're getting more health. Frig it. Increase light damage. Oh, increase heavy damage by 30%. Buying that. Yep, there we go. Alright.
Did you ever play the... Oh, what was that game? On the mobile phone. It was a mobile game years and years and years ago. It wasn't Infinity Blade, but it kind of reminded me of Infinity Blade. It was like a gladiator game.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It was a gladiator game where you had to choose left, right, up, or block.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just confused. The game has not been able to initialize with Steam. The game will now close. Please relaunch the game. When I press confirm, it just brings back to the menu. Will not let me load another campaign. Alright.
Look at Nildar having good ideas.
Nildar
And
always
talking
has
in the
good
third
ideas.
person.
Yeah. So, yeah, so this will be... Anybody watching this, this will be the first time since this will be the only other time you have seen this on my channel, other than the one time I streamed the demo.
Spoiler alert, he's played a lot.
Oh, and it's went through several updates too. I'm also gonna move Terry on this one slightly, just so you can see my energy around behind his cloak. There you go.
So what I'm hearing is Terry likes to move it.
Sometimes Terry do be moving. So, like, yeah, so anybody who actually had either watched it live, or has watched the recording of Shroom and Gloom, this has went through...
Welcome to the unofficial version 2.
Yeah, this has went through
second
massive,
episode.
massive, massive changes. And I've
Oh
since
yeah.
played as King said, a tremendous amount of this game I have played. So you'll notice drastic
You know what's crazy?
visual changes and stuff because they did a lot of visual updating. And what's crazy?
The fact that out of everybody I've seen on YouTube, I have yet to see anyone do an update on the Simagloom demo.
I don't know why this is not more popular than what it is, bro. This game is phenomenal. And
You should definitely do
that's coming from
an
somebody who
official.
normally doesn't like this style of game, but like I freaking love this. This game is so
Well,
much
I've
fun.
seen Legendary Drops use it for background gameplay while he's talking about shit, but no one's done like a full. Hey, there's been an update to this demo. We're gonna show you what's changed, what's new, and do a run of it type deal.
Yeah. It's very good for background, like for just background. And
Gameplay.
like you know what I mean? Like it's so like especially when you played it like enough as I have, it's just so
It's
mindless
almost
at this
mindless.
point. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's just like I just don't even think about it. I used to do
I'm
so
not even
much
gonna
shit.
talk about how many I have in some games.
Oh, don't worry. I already know how many freaking hours you have in some games. I could make a whole freaking video on it.
Nah, that's like a 5-minute video.
Bro
He
says
played this game for that long. That's crazy. How could he? How could he
you're lucky,
possibly do
Steve.
that?
You're
On to the next
lucky.
game.
You're so lucky Steam is down because I would go look at your freaking. I'd go look at
Yeah,
your
I've got like
profile right
over
now. You got a lot of
between
freaking
all my
games.
accounts. Between all my accounts, I've got like over 2,000 hours in Destiny 2
Yeah,
alone.
your
That's not even
Destiny
counting
alone
Destiny
is
1.
wild.
I'm not gonna say anything more about my other games because that shit's private. Stay out of there, motherfucker.
all you really needs to know is he put a lot of time into freaking Destiny.
I was a hardcore Destiny player right up until Strand.
I love Strand. I was a Strand Warlock, dude.
Yeah, but I was a hunter, so
Yeah, well, see, that was your
I
first.
just
That was your first mistake right there. Like, I mean,
no,
come
no,
on.
no, no. There's no such
Nah,
thing as being a mistaken hunter. That
nah.
hunter was
That's
the best decision I ever made. I played all the classes that one spoke to me the most. Okay, them motherfuckers are stylish as. I love the fucking.
and you saying that
I
when
love the cape.
Warlock is a class, bro? They recently they
Them
added a
book
freak.
nerds.
They added. Frig you, we designed the wall.
Okay, okay. You know what? You know what?
What?
Can you roll reload though? Can you roll reload?
I don't know, can you throw infinite sun grenades and just bake everything to an oblivion?
I can throw infinite knives with
Oh,
headshots like a stylish
oh,
motherfucker.
he's throwing knives, everybody look out. You might
Oh, look out!
you
One
might get
shot
a paper
headshot
cut. You
knife.
might get a paper cut, boys. Watch
Ain't
out.
no fucking paper cut. You're losing your fucking head.
I'm baking you from the inside out.
I loved my first class that I really loved in Destiny 1 was the golden gun. I loved fucking hitting those
See, I never
Vex.
played Destiny 1. I know enough about it that I understand what you're talking about,
Okay,
but I
so
never played it enough to really be able to
Destiny
firsthand
1
answer.
is the reason I chose Hunter.
I mean, fair.
They had golden gun. They had blade dancer, which is basically just Sasuke on steroids.
Hmm.
Which I liked the play of it, but I liked golden gun more. And then those originally it was just solar and arc for hunters, right? Every class had two two subclasses, two light modes.
That sounds so weird to me.
I know. And then everybody got their third, which was whichever one they were lacking,
So hunters got
and
void.
the hunters got void, which was Night Stalker, which
Okay, just quick,
Freaking
I just want to quick
phenomenal.
reiterate, frig Void Hunters.
I love Void Hunters, dude. We group those motherfuckers up for you. You get extra bonus damage on top of any precision damage you do. You're welcome.
You're
They're
welcome.
freaking weakened on top. You're freaking welcome. We make them so freaking easy to hit, especially if you hit that motherfucker with a Nova Bomb or a Sun Grenade, like you've been ranting and raving about.
Every time somebody mentions a Nova Bomb, I always just I think back to like when I was in college is when I first started playing Destiny 2, and it was actually just when I met Cryptic. Him and one of our other buddies. I'll just use him by his gamertag. XNG. He was pretty funny. Also, if for whatever reason XNG, you know who I'm. You know who you are. Freaking miss you, buddy. Anyway. But it was me, Ghoul, and XNG. We were it kind of worked out because the two of them, because Cryptic played Titan, XNG played Hunter, but they never really had a third because their other buddies, I don't know, they just never had a third. So when Cryptic come to me, he was like, "Yo, Doc, you gotta play Destiny with us." I'm like, I said, my buddy growing up played Destiny a lot. I said, but I ain't got sweet friggin' clue what I'm doing. He goes, "That's fine." He said, "We'll teach you how to do it." So of course I gets in, and I was like, "Well, what do you guys think I would enjoy?" And Cryptic was the first thing Cryptic said was, "You definitely strike me as a warlock." So what I did was I made one of each class. I still have all three of my original guardians, all three, one of each class. I started with warlock. Because, well, like I said, Cryptic knew what he was knew the game, so I trusted him. Had a bit of fun. I was like, I like this, I like this. So then I swapped over, tried Titan, because I'm like, if anybody knows me, knows one thing I freaking love in video games is punching the shit out of everything.
That's a Titan.
That's what Cryptic said. He was like, "You want to punch shit? Just be a Titan." Now, don't get me wrong. I liked Titan.
It was fun.
Titan was fun. It just wasn't me. You know what I mean? I was playing it, and I was doing it, and I was watching all the shit that Cryptic was doing, and he was, eviscerating everything. Just absolutely eviscerating shit. And I'm like, I want to do that. But, I just couldn't do it. You know what I mean? It just wasn't me. So I tried
Because you weren't
Hunter.
high enough level and you didn't have all the cool shit.
No, even when I leveled it up a bit and got, some half-decent stuff, I don't know, just wasn't that... Just wasn't,
Wasn't your style.
Wasn't my style. So, like I said, I ended up just going through, trying something else.
Tried the Hunter.
So I tried the Hunter.
So you started in 2, right? You started in Destiny 2.
I started in 2, yes.
Okay.
Did not like Hunter, not one bit. Didn't like his movement. The movement wasn't very nice.
You started off with fucking Pole Dancer. I fucking hate the new electric. I miss Blade Dance.
Yeah, so like I said, I just didn't like the movement really with it. I tried a bunch of I tried all the subclasses. It's not like I just loaded in, picked the subclass, didn't like it. I thoroughly gave them each a chance. I promise I did. I gave each of them a chance. And was like, I'll give them a shot, because, and then, like I said, Cryptic and XNG, where they both played Titan and Hunter, they decide, help me try with a bit of stuff and whatever, and that's fine. Just, I don't know, just didn't like it. So I end up just ultimately going back to the Warlock, and then just, I guess that was just it. I just freaking...
Found home.
I love, yeah, that was it. That was all I needed. I just freaking loved the Warlock. I just stayed a Warlock, and it worked out, because then we became a pretty good freaking team where we had a Titan who knew what he was doing, who just ate damage for breakfast and just didn't go down. You had
shit out orbs of light, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Then you had freaking XNG with his Hunter. I don't remember exactly what he ran, because it's been so long since I played Destiny with him.
I imagine he probably played Night Stalker or Golden Gun.
I think he was Void, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
Void, so he was Night Stalker then.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it was. But so, like I said, my main point in all this was, like I said, I gave them all a chance. Didn't like any of them other than Warlock, so I ended up sticking with Warlock. And I remember the day that I we got going with it. Cryptic goes, let's load into a private,
Grandmaster.
a private match, like a private crucible.
Mm.
Just to
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
let you get used to your movements and all your other stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I can do that. So we loads in, and of course I started as a void. Warlock.
Warlock, Nova Bomber.
Yeah, I started with a Nova Bomber, which was kind of funny. And so I and this is where it's really funny because, like I said, I started as whatever, and I picked the one that when I fire it, it's like it has like the slight passive tracking on the giant Nova Bomb.
Oh, tracker bombs.
Yeah, I had
Dude,
the
those
big
things were
tracker.
toxic as in the Crucible when they first started doing that shit.
So this is where it gets really funny.
And then you guys got that fucking warp explosion shit. I was mad about that
I
shit.
didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Everybody and
Did
their
not
grandmother was using that shit.
did not like that. So
That
this
shit
is
was
what's funny.
toxic.
And Cryptic, if you're watching this, you know exactly what. Like as soon as I mentioned private Crucible match, I know a bell went off in your freaking head, and he knows exactly what I'm talking about. And so basically, I get this absolute, and this was like long before any of us ever thought to like record our shit or what I mean. It was just. And I so wish I could go back in time and experience it, because the pure, just absolute side-splitting shit show that would happen was just so unbelievably good. I can't remember what the map was, but it was like the map where you're in you're in city streets and shit. And there's like that big open middle area with the statue, and there's like archways and stuff.
Oh, the tower, the old tower.
Maybe.
Or whatever.
I'm not sure. I'll ask Cryptic after, and I'll get back
It's
to
like
you,
Bannerfall or something like that.
I think that's it. I think it's Bannerfall. That's it. I think it's Bannerfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we're
that's
out in
the
middle,
ruins of the old tower.
Yeah. That's what it was. You're right. So, I just get this absolute wonderful experience. Like I said, brand new to Destiny, has no idea what he's doing. And so I come running around the corner.
Absolutely smashing in faces with a tracking Nova Bomb.
No,
I know exactly the kind of high you were on.
No. I didn't even really know what I was doing. That's the thing. I was just running around. I was playing it like it was COD. That's the funny part. Because I didn't really know what I was doing. Because all I really knew was just play full frontal assault and just shoot at everything that moves. Which is what I did.
Yeah.
And what made it so much funnier was when I was like... Because I heard the pulse, and I was like, boys, what was that noise? And Cryptic goes, oh, look in the corner. Do you see like a big symbol lighting up? I was like, yeah? He goes, oh, he said, your super's ready. So I was like, what is that? He said, hit your double bumpers, because I was playing on Xbox, right? So he's like, hit your double bumpers. I said, okay, before I do, what does it do? He said, so he asked me to go into my menu, explain to him what I had. So he explained to me tracking Nova Bomb. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he said, anyway, continue what we're doing. So we went back to just fighting. So I was like, I'm going to wait for like the perfect opportunity to just fling this freaking absolute like shit
Basically,
show.
any opportunity was the perfect opportunity.
Yeah,
for
so
that
I was
shit,
like,
though.
and he warned me. He said, it's big, so like use it where it like won't like hit a wall and just get wasted. So I'm like, okay, cool, got it.
That was nice of him.
So I'm here waiting for this perfect opportunity, absolute perfect opportunity, just absolutely. Because I knew for a fact that I wanted nothing more in life but to smack Cryptic smack dab in the face with that Nova Bomb. Like that, I knew that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to nail him upside the head. That's the only thing I wanted to do, was just whack him with that Nova Bomb. Because I knew that it would be freaking hilarious. So, next thing you know it, he comes around the corner and starts shooting at me, so I ducks behind that statue in the middle, and he goes, where you to, Doc? Stop hiding away. So I just fly up into the air, and as soon as he aims at me, I just up, and you just see my Warlock shoot his hand out in front, and as this Nova Bomb starts chasing him, he turns around and just starts hauling ass, and all I hear is shit, and the Nova Bomb curves around the building and follows him, and I hear a bang! It's just around the corner, and I hear, ow!
And that was all she wrote.
That was it. It was so funny. It's like, it might not sound so funny now, but like in the moment,
Oh,
just
it
hearing Cryptic
absolutely
going
is
chit 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 chit
hilarious.
chit chit chit, running around the corner, and then a loud explosion. I freaking cried. I turned to my left, and X and G is just stood there. He didn't kill me. He just stood there watching it happen. Was like, what am I witnessing right now, dude? Oh,
Everything you ever saw to quickly.
it was so good, dude. It was one of those moments. If I can go back and relive that for the first time again, oh my god, that was so good. Oh, bro, I'm never gonna not laugh at that story, dude. Again, Cryptic, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but that was too freaking funny. I had to share that.
It had to happen.
Yeah, you had to die that day. I'm sorry. The Witch
That was
Queen was a
amazing for
good
me.
campaign, though. I really liked the Witch Queen campaign.
Oh, it was so good. I loved
Uh-oh.
Witch Queen. But then they followed it up with Strand, and the storyline was just kind of ass. And the I just couldn't get into Strand the power, which really disappointed me because it was green and it was Spider-Man-y, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be so freaking awesome. And then they just did the hunters too damn dirty. I was like, I don't care.
No, they
I think
made
I'm gonna put this down for a minute.
they made it absolutely chef's kiss for warlocks. I can tell you right now, they made it.
Oh yeah,
It was.
that's the thing I don't understand is every time they make anything for the Warlocks, 90% of the time it comes out Chef's Kiss perfect. Chef's Kiss perfect. Titans, you got about a 75-25. Hunters, after Destiny 2 came out, because in D1 we were definitely like the fucking chosen child, right? Everybody loved playing Hunter because they did us so damn good all the time. Destiny 2 comes out and it's like all of a sudden we're the redheaded stepchild getting beaten the fucking shit out bad.
Back when I first started, I'm gonna ask you two things. First, what do you think, like, was my first ever exotic weapon that I ever got? And your hint is literally like my second day playing. XNG decided to pull me into, I can't remember what they called it, but it was like not an adventure or like whatever it was.
Grandmaster?
No. It was like,
Strike?
I don't. It wasn't a strike. It was like, but it wasn't a raid either. Like, it was like almost like a
Dungeon?
maybe. I don't really know exactly. But like whatever it was, he took me into this thing, and in Cryptic's own words, he said Doc has no right to be here. Like, he should just not be here. Why did we bring him here? So I completed this freaking hard-ass shit that I had no idea what I was doing. Now, like I said, some people might go, oh, that's not difficult. I did that. No, but you gotta remember, this is like my second day playing. I don't freaking have a clue what I'm doing.
Right.
So if you had to guess, what was my first ever exotic?
I swear to God, if you say the Whisper of the Worm, I'm gonna be a bit mad.
No freaking way you got that! Holy shit!
Dude, that shit took me like 50
Whisper.
runs.
I got that on my first attempt doing the thing.
You lucky ducky. You're not even the first person I've heard of that story from.
I didn't know what I was doing.
I know
They just
like
dragged
3
me into
people
it.
that
I didn't know what I was doing, bro. I was just there for the
Dude,
ride.
I love that dungeon. That dungeon was awesome, except for the fucking parkour, which I fucking hate. I hate parkour.
That's what I was saying. That you guys might say is easy, but like I freaking didn't know what I was doing.
Oh no, it was difficult to do the hard version of that. To get the Whisper of the Worm was difficult. You have every right to be like, man, this shit was tough as fuck.
What exotic do you think I would have been known for before Monte Carlo? And if you want, I'll even be nice enough and I will tell you it was a power weapon.
It can't be the Darcy, right?
I have no idea what that is, so I'm guessing no.
No, okay. How was it an exotic or was it a?
It was an exotic, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay, it was an exotic.
It was an exotic.
And you got it before? No, you got it after the Whisper.
Yeah. It was like I can't say it was my second exotic because I don't remember exactly. Because everybody remembers their first, but not everybody remembers their second.
All right. Was it Twin Kitsu?
Nope.
What? It wasn't Sleeper Signal, right?
No. I do have Sleeper. I really like Sleeper. But, like, no, it wasn't
Sleeper
Sleeper.
was always one of the better weapons.
No.
Oh God! Tell me you were not a Warcliffe coil.
Oh my god, there's no way you got 2 for 2! You're so full of shit that you got 2 for 2, that's freaking wild.
I had to think what would be the stupidest thing I could think of on that one.
And bro, actually, oh, that's wild you got that.
I used to run. I can't even lie to you. I used to run the Warcliffe coil.
Oh my god, that's wild. Wardcliffe coil, dude. Wardcliffe coil, and it was freaking masterworked with the catalyst. I've only
No,
ever successfully completed a singular raid, and again, it was like not long after I started. Again, once like I said, Cryptic and him dragged me into a raid.
right.
So that leads me to my question: what raid did they drag me into? We had to cycle out our 6th member 4 different times because they kept getting pissed off and leaving.
What was it on the Leviathan?
It was the Leviathan raid, yes.
Yeah. Leviathan was technical, man. There was a lot of quitters on that shit.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
cycled
there were a
through
lot of
like
puzzles.
we cycled through our 6th player like 4 or 5 times, easy.
Yeah.
This run is giving me the angel blessings, which are really good because I can use vortexes, which like do a shit ton of damage, especially when I get the upgrades in on them. If I complete a heavy combo, it creates a vortex that just like pulls everything into the center and just deals constant damage. Oh my god, archers, you need to die. Pious research. A rotund man motions you with an air of authority, the priest of the village. Finally, you're here. There are rumors of unholy object in these parts, a creation that stands in defiance of God himself. It is imperative that I learn more. His tone is very demanding, although a glint of curiosity pierces through the facade. You consider ignoring his request, yet the prospect of an exciting discovery makes for a stronger argument. Alright.
Yeah, that priest is definitely a dark magician, motherfucker. Can't be trusted. Dude is looking to become an unholy god berserker thing. You gotta put him down.
I think he wants me to destroy the thing.
No, he wants you to bring it back to him.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention, to be honest.
That's why he said yeah, there's an air of curiosity that kisses through the facade of it's unholy. I must deal with it.
Maybe.
I'm fat and I take all the villagers' food because I'm the spiritual leader and they gotta bring me food to gain favor with the gods. Do you have any chicken wings on you?
Do you have any chicken wings? Yeah, I don't think like medieval Scotland had freaking chicken wings just on the ready.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Scotland stands victorious.
There's an
Well, he had to
called
tip.
like refreshing haggis or some shit like that.
I'm sorry, but anyone who calls anything related to haggis refreshing
I don't know if that's
is
the
out of their
word. I
gourd.
don't know if that's the word. I'm just saying. It's
Haggis
something...
is like sheep splattered stuffed with just potluck meat. Yeah, let that soak in.
No, sorry, I was reading something. That's all. I'm not letting nothing... You regretfully tell the priest you found nothing of interest. His expression turns grim. Well, maybe you weren't the man I need after all. He turns away, muttering something. So does that mean... I just realized now, that's 2 or 3 times now I've done these, and I've failed whoever it was I'm talking to. Is there something in these missions that I have to, like, physically go find?
Yeah. Obviously, it's a fetch quest.
Oh,
Find his son. Find the relic.
Okay, Captain Obvious. I
Well,
knew.
better than Captain Oblivious.
I have a pumpkin on my head. Leave me alone.
An awkwardly carved one at that.
Yes, that's why the knife's still in my head in case I need to fix it on the fly.
Doc, tell me I don't need to go buy soda and just drink water.
You should probably drink water, but soda also tastes phenomenally better.
Dude, I already know that.
So, like, you don't
I don't
need
want to
it,
spend
but,
the
like, it
money
would be
on it.
nice. It would, like, taste better. It would make you happy.
It would. It would, dude. You know what? You're right. Now I'm going to go spend $4 on soda.
I'm such a bad influence.
I'd be paying 1.35 times. So I'd be paying 35% more. Or give or I guess it's not like that. I'd be paying 1.35 times what I'd be paying if I bought them in a 6-pack from the store.
Yeah, this is usually how it goes.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep myself at this shitty job, so I need to probably be saving money.
Possibly, yeah. If anybody else is trying to save money on caffeine, it'd be wonderful if they had a place to go for that.
Oh, you know what? I had this energy drink when I got up this morning. I put 1 scoop into my bottle of water for my drive to school, which is like an hour drive. After like 3 hours of sleep, I got this mixed drink, right? That I got by going to this place called Dubby Energy. I used code Cherry116 and I got like, what is that, 10% off? You guys should do that too. It's pretty good.
And obviously these archers don't
Finally
frickin'
free
like
for the
me.
next couple hours.
And that is until you gotta crawl out of bed and go back to that shithole again.
Out of
But,
bed to come back here, I get to go to school.
yeah, but that's what I was about to say, but first you gotta go to a different shit show first.
Well, actually, it's not that bad. School. I would rather be doing that.
You know what? That's fair. I'd rather be at work because I just hate schoolwork. Like I just can't do schoolwork, dude. Just can't do it.
I've always been pretty good with school, whether I wanted to be at school or not. I just never really had a
That's
problem.
yeah, that's fair.
It could be.
Yeah. But yeah, no,
I
definitely. So it
do
definitely
believe.
seems like we're coming up to the end of our time, unfortunately. But that's gonna be.
Yep. Anyway, we were closing out, I think.
That is true. And then I got attacked by like everything and its mom, so like I'm just gonna parry that right quick and then.
And I got sidetracked by a bunch of shit. Anyway, thank you for listening to episode 2 of Over Under, or Too Tired for This Shit show. We really appreciate you coming by and hanging out with us while we lollygag and
Probably would have been
ramble.
doing anyway.
Right. While we just hang out. We hope if you're watching this or listening to this way late at night that this kind of helps you get through your late nights like it does with us. Kind of, I don't want to say cope because not everybody struggles with it, but it gives you something to think about while you're mindlessly doing whatever you're doing. And if you're listening to this day and in the day, I should say, I hope that it brightens it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't.
Because,
that's why I don't use a
Lord,
camera. Because if I had a freaking camera on, that would not brighten your day at all.
You can dance.
you don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know.
I bet you're a very handsome failure.
Yeah, it's not likely. Yeah, unless you ask my grandmother. But
She would know?
But that's kind of ingrained into every grandmother, isn't it?
No.
No, I guess not. I guess
No,
not
it is not.
I guess not every grandmother.
I had some friends growing up. Their grandmother would tell them straight to the quick, "You are the ugliest piece of shit I've ever seen."
That's crazy.
That
That's
shit was rough.
absolutely vile.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but let's just say she had every right.
That's actually vile, dude.
No, it wasn't that bad. She definitely said, "Now you ain't no charmer,
But you
but you
gotta,
got the heart of gold."
that's how you know it's bad, when they're like, oh, he's got a heart of gold. I'm like, yeah, and a face of stone.
If they were lucky, it was stone on a good day.
It's not even like a good stone, like freaking like opal or some shit. That's
It's
just
like
like
limestone.
that's like shale.
Shale.
Bro's got a face of shale. Is crazy.
Anyway,
Face
don't be a face of shale. Once again, thank you guys for coming out and listening, hanging out. We hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, night, etc. Whatever time it is
whenever the
for you
frick
when
you're
you catch
watching it.
this. Have a good whenever.
Yeah, have a yeah. What King said. Have a good whenever. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around until the end. If you guys enjoyed, please consider leaving a like, commenting what your favorite part was, and subscribing if you haven't already. If you guys have any game recommendations, or just want to stay up to date with the new videos or streams before they come out, join the Dumb Bros Discord server. The link is in the description below. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and don't make any stupid decisions.